Today we're reacting to true prison stories that will make you fear prison. I think the first clip on here is a Bill Feezy story, so you already know. Shout out my dog, that's my man, playing with him. Y'all keep sending me videos that y'all want me to react to on this channel, man. Y'all been doing a great job, and I'll make sure I get to them. I love y'all, appreciate y'all, let's get to it.
Started screaming even louder, trying to run around, and the other dude just chased him.
Oh, we saw this one, y'all. We saw the this Bill Feezy video, so I'm gonna skip ahead. Shout out my dog, y'all pull to this channel.
And when my cell get cracked, I'm asleep, but the door is cow. It did make that loud ass pop noise. So I kind of woke up, but I didn't. And when I didn't do what I was supposed to do, mama's had to do a hand around my neck. I got sliced from here all the way around. Before they could get to right here, mama's hopped up, did my shit, walked out the room. My shit was leaking. They said it looked like a slaughterhouse in my room. Blood was everywhere and shit. And they
to be able to, you got the the nigga had the upper hand so crazy out your sleep, and he couldn't get him. Shout out to this nigga, boy.
He tried to give me an ad charge because the nigga that sliced me up, I killed. So when that shit happened and I came out the cell, the police came up on me. I'm tripping on them because ain't no way in hell somebody could just pop my door. Like that's a steel door. Like if you want to get out that bitch from the inside,
man,
like
they
if you
pop
big
that
enough
nigga shit.
And you with the function, you can kick that bitch off the hinges. But other than that, like that shit ain't opening. So they was saying like it was a computer malfunction, this and that, yada yada.
Wow.
Whatever, fuck.
This is a fact, not fiction. If you
wow.
want to die, when you heard people say, if you want to die in prison, it's the easiest thing to do. Easiest thing to do. There's so many ways you can die. You go mess with the wrong person and say some crazy, you gonna die that day. You gonna die that day. So if you want to die, if somebody in prison tell you they want to die, they not telling you the truth. If you want to die, you can die. You go mess with them guards and do something you don't supposed to do, or act like you trying to attack them, they'll kill you. You go mess with the wrong person in there, they'll kill you. You go when somebody say and take something that don't belong to you, they'll kill you. So if you want to die, you can die. So everybody in there that's living, they want to live. And you got to find what makes you want to live. You know, what makes you want to get back out here in society, get back out here to the people that love you. That's what you got to latch on to. If you don't have that to latch on to, then it ain't nothing going on for you in there. Sales was already little. That and Power Tan was probably the two.
Let me tell you this. I had a bunkie. His name was CJ. His name was Carlos Johnson. He's from South Bend, Indiana. He got locked up in the 70s with 10 years. He caught 2 murder cases since he was in jail. You hear me? He killed 2 guys since he was in jail. This was my bunkie. You hear me? A lot of guys used to think like, man, you in the room with CJ, man, you ain't worried he gonna do nothing to you, da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, nah, man, y'all don't know CJ, man. CJ ain't gonna do nothing to you, man, unless he gotta do something to you. But one thing about it, CJ not trying to fight you. If he get into it with you, an altercation, he trying to kill you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you a story about what happened with him one day. This was back in the 80s. I'll be kind of quick. A guy came to him and bought a 75-cent pack of duplex cookies, right? DC dude. So
this wild shit too, and not funny. Niggas be in this hoe dying about cookies, chips, Sprite. Like, damn.
DC dude told him, man, I'll get back to you on a store day. Now, this is after CJ killed his first dude in the joint. Now, CJ known already, you know what I'm saying? They like, oh, that's the dude CJ. He killed the one dude. He had just left Marion, the control unit. You know what I'm saying? Now I want to say he in Lewisburg. So the DC dude used to look at him like, oh, man, y'all looking at him like he's something, man. Man, CJ ain't nothing. Woo, woo. Anyways, he didn't slid his way behind CJ one day, you know what I'm saying? Asked him, man, let me borrow a pack of cookies. Man, I'll give them back to you, Stow Day. All right, Stow Day come. You know what I'm saying? Dude come in with 2 Santa Claus bags full of commissary. You know what I'm saying? So CJ said he see him. He got all types of cookies and all types of stuff.
Dude, he must finna,
grab some stuff, go down to the microwave, fix him some stuff, go to the phone, you know what I'm saying? Go outside on the rec yard. CJ say stop him when he come in. You know what I'm saying?
With my shit.
Yo, you got the cookies? Oh yeah, bro, I got you, man. I got you. You go upstairs, it's count time. Dude come out after count. You know what I'm saying? Shoot back outside when the wreck move. Don't say nothing to CJ. CJ
damn.
Looking at this nigga like, hold on.
You playing with me.
CJ said he say something to him again. Yo, man, what's up, man? You got them cookies, bro? You know what I'm saying? CJ said he know he got a shit. He just seen him with 2 commissary big bags. So dude ignoring. So
nah.
CJ thinking to himself the whole time at night, like, oh, this dude trying to play me. Like,
And I got a lot, and he killed the dude. Potentially might got life. Why he playing like that? He know he with it. Niggas just be wanting issues.
Now, one thing about the pen, ain't no sleeping in, man. When the doors pop open at 6 o'clock in the morning, you up with your boots on. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no walking around with no shower slides on. You ready at all times. You know what I'm saying? The morning time come, I guess the dude in the room like it's sweet. CJ that slid in the room, got the knife on him.
Boys in his washing, thinking that everything's okay. All of a sudden, I saw them make their move. Boom, they come in. They grab him, and there's no guards in this building. They're upstairs or they're outside. They're not
This
down
music
here with
is
us.
insanity.
We used to fight in this thing called a shoe room. You come in, you can take your shoes off, they give you shoes, and you put your shower shoes on. We go in there and bump or clutch, and that's it, you're done. You fight in the shoe room. There was 4 men, 4 grown-ass, big-ass black teenagers ran up in here on this little white dude.
Oh, man.
And proceeded to run meat in that little young boy until he screamed and screamed and he couldn't scream anymore. All you heard was his face in the shower, puddle water, and he
oh my
just trying to survive, trying to live through whatever this torture that was going on.
Oh man, this nigga is traumatized from that shit. They did what? These niggas prey on little white men in prison is odd. Like, it's odd to say the least. Niggas preying on little white men. That's crazy.
They raped that boy for a good 5 minutes.
Oh man.
If you don't think 5 minutes is a long time, go fight somebody for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
go
right.
Fight 1 round of boxing. Tell me how you feel like that.
Yeah, facts.
And imagine laying in a pool of your own shit and blood.
Ugh.
Shit and blood on the shower floor.
Yeah, he fucking my head up with this one. Alright. He fucking my head up with that one, man.
Monsters. Savages. After they're done, they grab him by his leg, his ankle, walk him out in the middle of the day room.
Oh man.
Slide his shitty bloody ass across the day room floor for everybody to see. This is what happens when you mess with us.
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, that booty was good, boy.
Oh my god.
Ain't nothing like it, man. Real good, tight booty. Especially somebody that can take it. You know, can just throw it back at you. Throw it back.
Oh my gosh. This nigga is This nigga's so out of there, bro. This nigga's out of there, fool.
Buns bouncing, all this stuff.
Oh my gosh, fool.
I went through that imprisonment stuff, man, and so I'm out here in society now. And I ain't gonna lie, I done had sex out here with women that they stuff wasn't as good as that booty, man.
All 8-9 kids that were just supposed to be fighting me one-on-one, they blitzed the room. When they blitzed the room, I don't know if you can see it. I kind of got hair now, but they fired me up. They hit me in the back of the head with a lock. First off rip.
Damn.
Come in there, hit me in the head with a lock. So I already had blood pouring all out of my head, and they put me in a chokehold. They got me on the ground. They got a poker to my neck, and they just keep screaming, "You gonna break it off? You gonna break it off?" And at first, I'm like, man, I ain't gonna break shit off. And they're just beating the shit out of me. You got people jumping off the top bunks.
Damn.
Onto my ribs while people are choking me out on the floor. They put me to sleep 3 different times. The first time they put me to sleep, I woke up and they're slapping me in my face, just asking me, "Hey, Cracker, you gonna break it off? Cracker, you gonna break it off?" I'm to the point where I can't even talk. So even if I wanted to break it off, I couldn't even say yes or no. So I'm just shaking my head no at the first time I woke up. They put me back to sleep a second time.
Damn.
They poked me up. You can kind of see the You can kind of see the scars still on my elbow.
This is crazy. Why they whooping this nigga like that?
Up like 4 or 5 times in my elbow and a couple times in my side. And when they did that, they put me to sleep again.
What does that mean, y'all? What's break it off?
Times in a row. But yeah, they put me to sleep 3 different times. The third time, I was to the point where I thought I was dead. You know what I mean? I was. Once you get put to sleep so many times and people are just beating you, so like you can't even talk. It's like I can't explain it. Like I was just.
Yeah,
I was just. My mind was physically just not there. So. They're beating the shit out of me. Like I said, they're jumping off the top bunks on my stomach, my ribs. After the third time, the kid that was choking me up, he got off of me. He started stomping me. They pushed me under the bed. I remember them pushing me under the bed. I'm just laying there thinking I'm dead. And if anybody's ever been to Indian River Prison, the officers, they got 2 different dorms that they watch. So one officer goes to the officer that's watching the 2 dorms.
I'm about to look up where Indian River Prison
will go watch
is.
this dorm for 30 minutes, and then he'll come back and watch this dorm for 30 minutes. So whatever's going on in that 30 minutes is going on.
And he giving me the whole rundown. What's going on? Bro, this ain't the county jail. This is not this. This is what it is right here, man. You gotta get your paperwork. I know you're not hot. You know what I'm saying? I've been around with you and all that, but they don't care about none of that. You gotta produce that paperwork in 30 days, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once you get cleared, that's your driver's license. Once you get cleared, you're gonna get your knife, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want one, bro, it's up to you. But I'm telling you, you need to take one. You heard? You might want 2. You gotta have a weapon in here, bro, because it gets lit. It goes 0 to 100 fast. You might be working out, doing push-ups, and the next minute you know somebody running through the unit, getting chased, getting gunned down. You gotta be on point. So I'm like, what? Like, where am I at? He's like, bro, listen, man, you good, just chill. You in New York, we ain't got no beef right now, none of that. We ain't crashing now, we smooth. I bet. So go to New York. Gotta go. Now you gotta go to roster service in New York. We had something called Rastafarian service. On Saturdays, that's where all the tri-state homies used to go meet up because our New York homies used to run roster service. So New York, we go down there, meet up the homies. You gotta see all the homies from the yard. Mandatory, you go out there. Because if you hide, if you're not right, somebody might see you. They gotta check up on you. They gonna see you, know who you are. You gotta clear face. You gotta show face. You can't duck and hide up here.
It was the coldest day of 1985, February 15th. We stopped at a gas station in Exton, Pennsylvania. And as I got out of the car, the officer driving pulled past the cubicles. Now we all got out of the car and ran over to the cubicle together, and I went in and started peeing. And the officer's holding the door for me, and my eyeglasses start fogging up. You know what I mean? Because you go from the freezing cold, warm to the cold, your eyeglasses. So all I know is I turn around and I come out, and he has the door like that, and I put my head down, go under his arm, and I turn left and go back to the car, and the dude smoking a cigarette doesn't know that his partner went in the cubicle to piss. And as I'm running back to the dude, he pulls his pistol out and point blank shoots at me, Joe, like, pow. His testimony at trial was, I turn around, Nick's running at me, my partner's down or gone. I pulled my gun and he runs, and I wasn't going to let a death row prisoner run, so I tried to stop him, I shot. So I run around the corner, I hit the ground, I ripped all the skin off my hands. I run around the corner and I fly towards this restaurant, and there's all these people innocently eating dinner. And I'm running right towards the plate glass window because he ain't gonna blast me, you know? And I ran like I knew he couldn't shoot, and then I shot around the corner, and I ran down to a gas station. I tried to steal a car, that didn't work. Then I ran like 400 yards, 400 yards, 400 yards, and I hid behind the car I just escaped from. Like, how do I just jump up and say, wait a minute, it was a mistake? You know, they already tried to shoot me in the face. Right. So I go hide behind the police station, and next 4 hours, oh my God, I'm being chased by a helicopter. And he chases me, and he pins me, and he chases me. And I was so fit that I ran for 4 hours through the woods without caring what the branches did to my face or nothing, man. I blew out both quads. I did my hamstrings. I ripped my feet open. I ran so hard in terror that I didn't care, man. And I got away. And I made it all the way to Florida, and I was going to leave the country and all this. And I said,
I gotta go back. Damn. Ugh. I mean, he free now. Saw a body.
When I first got in there, but later on that night, on my dead homie, it was a dead body in a room on Folsom Grade, G. On my dead homie, I saw a dead body laying in the room on my kids, folks. And then after that, fool now, shot at them go get the little laundry bucket. They put dude body in a laundry bucket, pushed the shit to the gate. I say this shit for real. On my kids. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm like, what the fuck is going on my kids, man? These folks just put a dead body in a laundry cart and pushed it to the gate and wait for the officer to come. Man, the officer didn't come to like 3, 4, 5 in the morning type shit when it's breakfast time. You ain't gonna never see no officers on my kids, folks. You ain't gonna never see no officers on my dead home. You ain't gonna never see no officers it's time to go to child or some shit like that or go to your little classes.
Put a nigga dead body in a.
On my dead home, even that motherfucker all day. Motherfucker being that bitch dead all day on my kids, folks. You not finna know what going on my kids. That's for real.
Some of these prisons, they just will leave these niggas like, bro, fuck it, bro. Wait, fuck it. But I mean, I'd imagine the niggas in what prison like it better that way. They don't want no strict shit, but it just calls for evil activity, though.
My first time in prison, my first time in chain gang, man, I'm going to experience all this shit on my kids. I'm to my knives, big as hell.
Don't let these niggas trick you out your spot. Niggas start trying to trick you out your spot, triangulating your circle, spreading misinformation, playing you close, coming around you, acting like they there for a reason that they not there. They just there to make their presence known around you. They start playing little territorial games. And they put people in the middle of it. To me, see, that's the number one sign of a coward is if you got a problem with me as a man, you got to come to me. But niggas who, most cowards gonna go to everybody else. And I'm not talking about seeking wise counsel. I'm talking about trying to jade and shape the people's perception of you that you're around. And that's a tactic, that's a cruel tactic because you basically saying I'm not man or woman enough to handle this issue on my own.
What the hell is he talking about?
They wasn't even visiting my mama. They didn't bring my mama no money, help with no bills. They wasn't looking out for the fam. They wasn't doing none of that, bro. They wasn't looking out for me. You know what they were telling me? The same thing any man would tell me. Say, bro, I got my own problems. Say, bro, I gotta handle my own business.
Yeah. I would imagine, like, especially if you got somebody that is in prison for years and years and years and years to come. Man, these niggas gonna be so quick to be like, bro, because life do go on, and you gotta understand that. You feel me?
And then you get to looking around, you like, damn. Now I feel like the dummy, because I'm the dummy that was really believing that you supposed to do this for the hood. You supposed to do this for the set. You supposed to make these sacrifices. But then when it come down to it, you realize, say, bro, these fools then grew up and became men.
Yeah, and adults. Right.
And now they gonna tell me some real shit. Say, bro, I'm not going to send you no money to the prison. I got kids out here.
Yeah.
Bro, I need my light bill paid, my water bill, car insurance, life insurance, gas in the car, my kids, my wife. Come on, bro. You in prison, not me. And you see what I'm saying?
This is what happened my first night in prison. So I go to bed around 11 o'clock. I wake up around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. I have to walk all the way to the end of the barracks to the bathroom, like in this picture behind me. I go in the bathroom. The shitters have walls about head high when you sit on them so you can look over and see the person beside you using the crapper. So the urinal's in front of it. I walk in, head down, half eyes closed. Didn't want to wake up all the way. So tired. I see this guy. Looks like he's peeing in one of the toilets. So I go to the urinals to the right. I notice when I'm done, He's still looking at me. So I turn around, look back. Why is he still looking at me? I see a guy laying on the toilet, hugging the pipes with him balls deep in him.
Oh
That's
my
my first night in
God.
prison. I did not think that was too attractive.
Oh my
But
God.
I didn't see it again. It was the first and only time I seen that.
Everybody make prison sound like it's cool, right? But they don't
Who make prison sound cool? Nobody can ever say nothing to me to make prison sound cool, bro.
tell you the part where you got to collect indigent envelopes because you ain't got enough money for a stamp to write your family. They don't tell you that you can be that brother on the street that everybody know you making all this money, but as soon as you go to prison, you lose everything and you got to start selling shots of coffee like it's grams of weed to survive. They don't tell you that when you go in prison, 9 times out of 10, you're going to come out with some type of drug habit you didn't have prior to going to prison. They don't tell you about the part where you get 20 plus years and you go back to your cell and you climb on your bunk and start crying because you know it's over with. They don't tell you about the part where you've been down 10 years, everybody forgot about you, so now you on a prison yard walking around with law books trying to figure out how you gonna get out the situation you've been in. Prison is absolutely horrible, bro. Don't let them trick you off the streets. Shalom.
Yeah, that sounds horrid. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like the video, sub up, comment up, binge, the channel. I love you. I appreciate y'all. Great for y'all, man. We gone. ADD lad up.